everybody, it's Andrea. Welcome back to my channel. Today is finally going to be the last video in my makeup inventory series. We're going to go through all of my lip products and then just a few extra random categories like my mascara and brow products and eyeliners because I don't have a lot of those, so they won't take very long to get through. With that being said, let's get started. I only have a few of these clear lip products. I have a Burt's Bees one, this Soap & Glory Pillow Plump. It's one of those like tingly plumping lip glosses. I got that in a Target beauty box. It smells like chocolate, but I don't really like it. This C.O. Bigelow Rose Salve I've been working on for years, and I'm finally more than halfway done with it. I only use this at night because it's so thick and you only need the teeniest amount, but it smells like roses. It smells nice. I have this Burt's Bees Orange Blossom and Pistachio Lip Butter, which I haven't opened. I bought that for when this is gone. This little Glossier tube was from an Ipsy or a Birchbox, I believe, and I have this Ulta lip oil. Like I said, I don't have a ton of these products because I don't really use them that much. I'm going to break the rest of them down kind of by category. So I've got my matte lipsticks, my more cream lipsticks, lip glosses, liquid lipsticks, and then lip balms. I'm going to swatch some stuff, but not everything because I do have quite a bit. First, I have 4 of these Wet n Wild Megalast lipsticks. This is the shade Smokin' Hot Pink. They're a little drying. I've had them for a while. I was carrying, I believe it was this one, Rosebud, in my purse, and the lid won't stay on. They're nice colors. The formula's okay. But as I've said in previous videos, I'm not purchasing from Wet n Wild anymore. So I have other lipsticks I like more. I would like to get more use out of these though. I have a bunch of the ColourPop Lippy Sticks. This shade, it was from an Ipsy Glam bag. It's a super bright, like purple. Well, it looks more bright in the tube. It looks kind of dark on my arm, but when you put it on your lips, it's very purple. It took me a while to be comfortable wearing that shade, but I actually quite like it now. I have the shade Love Life. I bought this searching for my perfect true red. This has got a little too much brown in it for me to consider it my perfect red, but it's still a very nice color. It actually reminds me a lot of the shade Prince Naveen in the Luxe liquid lipsticks, which is my favorite shade in that formula. But the lippy sticks are really nice formula. Most of them are matte. A few are matte X, I believe. This Glam Bag shade is a matte X, and this shade Runaway is a matte X, so it's like their super matte formula. Oops. I have these 2 CoverGirl. I bought these, once again, searching for my perfect red. It's in the tube. It looks like it's going to be a nice brick red. And then when I put it on my skin, I don't know if you can see the pink, like a purple warm undertone. It doesn't have the blue undertone that I'm looking for. And this is a metallic shade. I know metallic shades are not really considered cool anymore, but every once in a while, you just want to have a glittery lip, you know? I have 2 of these ColourPop matte lips from the Disney Villains collection. The shade Maleficent is probably my favorite, one of my favorite lipsticks. It's just a deep berry pink. And then Evil Queen, which once again I was looking for my true red, but it's still just not quite what I'm looking for. I can't seem to find this color that I have in my head. I have one, this is a really dark shade. It's very purple. I'm gonna put this aside. This is from e.l.f. It's in Mulberry Maven. I might put this in my next Ticking Time Bomb project and see if I like this color, because if not, I'm gonna declutter it. That's a little darker than I would like. And then I have this mini matte lip crayon from Trestique in Tuscan Wine. I really like this color. I like how I said I'm not gonna swatch everything, and then I'm starting to swatch everything. I really like this color. It's funny though, it looks a lot darker and browner on my arm, but when I put it on my lips, it just has this like pink undertone to it. Next, for my lipsticks, I have two from Revolution. They're not opened. One is the shade Dual, which looks like a nice orangey red, which is a shade that I really like, and then No Perfection Yet. This looks more purple. I believe I got these as like a gift with purchase from Ulta. I know I didn't pick these out, so I have no idea what the formula is like since I haven't opened them yet, because I have so many lipsticks opened already. I have two from Revlon. These are pretty old. The shade Soft Silver Rose. It's just a nice light pink. This shade, HD Gladiolus. This shade reminds me of my grandma. I don't know if anybody out there has makeup or a particular lipstick that reminds you of your grandma, but whenever I think of her, this like orangey red shade is what I remember her wearing, even though I think my sister remembers her wearing like a mauve lipstick, and I remember her wearing something like this. But I would like to find this. I have shades similar to this, but I feel like this is almost the perfect shade for what she used to wear, and I just really like to find a color dupe for it because I miss my grandma and I like having something in my makeup collection that reminds me of her. I have these two e.l.f. lipsticks, Rosy Go Round. This one is broken. I might just have to throw this one away at some point. It came broken, but it was like $3 from the e.l.f. website, so I wasn't going to go through the hassle of returning it. And then Razzle Dazzle Red. Again, this red, when it's on my skin, it just doesn't look the way I feel like it should. This Finding Ferdinand lipstick I really like. It's in the shade Rose Gold. I believe this was a Birchbox sample. I actually at one point looked on the Finding Ferdinand website for the full size, and it's like 30 bucks. And as much as I like this lipstick, I'm not going to pay $30. So I guess once that's gone, it's gone, but I've been trying not to use it because I don't want it to be gone. I have two of the ColourPop lipsticks. This is Little Snow from Frozen 2, and this is Better Off. Let's watch this one. This is one of the more brownie shades that I've got in my collection. I don't have too many, at least I don't think I have too many nude shades. So that's just not my jam. I have one from Maybelline in Plum Paradise. This I might have to put in a project as well because I feel like this is just too dark for me. So I need to use it a couple more times to see how I feel about it. I have a tiny Smashbox sample. This is good for layering glosses and stuff because it's so nude. It kind of makes me look dead if I wear it on its own. But if I put it underneath and then put a darker gloss on top to kind of lighten it up a little, it looks nice. I've got 4 from Ulta Beauty. 2 are the metallics. This one, Rustic Rouge. It's just a, it says rouge, so that makes me think pink, but yeah. It's like a mauve-y color. This is the one that I really like, Power Trip. It's like an orangey, coppery shade. I really like that shade. This is, I think this is another metallic, or maybe this one doesn't have a shade name on it, so I don't know. Let me swatch. No, I don't think that's a metallic. It's like a satin or something. And then this one nude I have, Pink Chocolate. This is also a good, it's a little more brown than I would like, but it's a good layering lipstick underneath a more colorful gloss. I have 2 NYC lipsticks. Again, these are shades that I feel are a little just too purple and pale for my liking, so I'm gonna have to put these in a project and see if I want to declutter them or not. I have 3 NYX. This is a really old formula, the Glam lipstick. I don't even think they sell this anymore. It still smells fine. I've had this for quite a while. It's another one of those more metallic lipsticks. And the butter lipsticks. I love these. I have the shade Fruit Punch, and this one is Ripe Berry. These are some of the most comfortable, creamiest lipsticks that I own. And if I ever manage to whittle down my collection a little bit, I would definitely repurchase more in that formula. Finally, for the bullet lipsticks, I have 3 from Urban Decay. I have this Love Drunk. This is a really dark. This F-Bomb. This is more of the true red that I've been looking for but haven't been able to find quite how I have in my mind. And then I have this shade Manic. This is more of a nude color. I bought these. Ulta had them on sale for half off, and I don't remember who it was on Instagram. Someone was raving about the formula, so I wanted to try them out. Next are my lip glosses. Actually, I'm gonna go wipe my arm off before I get lipstick all over my tablecloth. Next, for lip glosses, I have 3 of these Sonia Kashuk glosses. They're a nice formula. They still leave behind a really nice color, an even color, so it's not like with some lip products where it starts wearing away just in the center, but it's like a deep pink stain almost that it leaves on your lips. They're really nice. I have 1 Dirty Little Secret lip gloss in the shade Nude Beach. This is from an Ipsy. I use this mostly to go on top of lipstick that I think is too dark for me, because this is just a really sheer nude, and this type of shade, it just makes me look sick if I wear it on its own. I have two of these Julep glosses. This Enchanted, no, this is Captivated. This one is Enchanted. I really like this one. This one is too dark for me, so a lot of times I'll wear it on top of like this little Smashbox one that's the lipstick that's really too light, just to kind of make it a little more workable for me, because otherwise this is just too dark. This Revolution lip gloss in the shade Boudoir is probably one of my favorite lip glosses, and I didn't think I was gonna like it when I got it, because this was also, I think, a free gift with purchase from Ulta. But I'm not good at describing colors. My sisters are the artists. They would be able to do it better. It's like a mauve with brown in it, but it's my favorite one, if not my favorite lip gloss. I have a bunch of ColourPop lips. These two from the Villains, Hot Headed and Bad Apple. These are more, I put these on top of lipsticks because they're a little too sheer on their own. I have this shade Well Nested. This is from the by Birdie collection. I like the ColourPop lip glosses. I do not like this little brush. Like you can see, it always has the bristles sticking out at all weird angles, and I'm just not a fan. I have this Ultra Metallic lip. I don't remember ordering this. I think this was another one of those things where, oh, your order took too long, so we're gonna give you a free item, and I'm pretty sure I swatched it, so I cannot donate it, and I wish I hadn't, because this is just not something that I'm probably ever gonna wear. It's a pretty shade. I don't think I've ever used it on my lips. I bet I could use that as like a liquid eyeshadow or something. I might try that. I have this one in Wolfie. This is another Ultra Metallic. See, I wonder, I'm thinking this must be an older one, because if you saw, this had a doe foot and the rest of them have brushes. So I think this is another Ipsy collab. This is very similar to the Revolution one, but it's got more pink in it. And see, this one has a toe foot. I don't know what's going on with these. But this is another shade that I didn't think I was gonna like, but I actually like it a lot. I've got one gloss from Stila in Elevator Pitch. I'm not super impressed with this one, honestly. It's actually very similar, I think, to Hot Headed from ColourPop. Let me swatch them next to each other, because I don't think I actually ever have. Yeah. The Stila one is a little more sheer and it's got more glitter in it, but to me they're very, very similar. One gloss from Bare Minerals that came in a kit that I haven't used yet, and I have 3 of these Ulta glosses. Actually, I'm not a fan of glosses in tubes, and I've never used this, so I think I'm actually going to declutter this. But these two, they're very shiny, but Ulta has a pretty good lip gloss formula. And again, this is the shade Serena. I don't know if Ulta still sells these, because a lot of my lip products are pretty old, but as long as they don't smell, I don't see a reason to throw them away. Finally, as far as glosses, I have a bunch from NYX. So I have 7 of these butter glosses, and I have 2 glitter glosses. Actually, this is really old. I might declutter this just because I never use it, but I'm going to put that in my project pile. This I got when I went to New York with my sister, and we went to the NYX store because the sales associate was wearing it, and it was, I believe, if you bought a certain amount worth of products, you got a free gift, and your free gift was a shade of this. And I was looking, again, trying to find my red, but this has a lot of pink and purple in it because the glitter in it is pink and purple, but I really like it. Regardless of the fact that it's not my true red, I bought this red velvet because I was hoping it was going to be my red, but I haven't opened it yet. So this cherry pie is pretty nice. I really like the butter glosses, but you can overdo it. They can get very sticky. Let me see, what is my other favorite? I think it's Peaches and Cream Cupcake. Yeah, it's one of these two. I can't remember. These are actually, they're very similar, so I can never remember. I think it might be the other one. Oops. I think it's Peaches and Cream, because this is more of like the, yeah, more of the corally. You can see it's got a little bit more peach coral in it than that other one. But these are a very nice gloss formula. Now onto my liquid lipsticks. I just have a bunch of random ones that I'll pull in first. This liquid catsuit from Wet n Wild. I don't like liquid lipsticks that much. This is pretty dark. I would usually put this on and then put a lighter gloss over it because this is also extremely drying. This Crushed Berries shade from e.l.f. Actually, this might just be a regular lip gloss. I don't know. e.l.f. doesn't... It's very similar to that. It has a little more brown in it. It's possible this is a lip gloss. I don't know because e.l.f. Yes, it is a lip gloss. But still. This Tarteist lip paint, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up decluttering this. It just doesn't look good on my lips, but I'm going to try it with some of my glosses on top and see how I feel about it then. I have a Julep lip lock. It's like their whipped mousse. This CoverGirl Melting Pout I actually like a lot in the shade Evangelical. I got it in a Target beauty box, but I like it, the shade, a lot more than I thought I would, and it doesn't dry down so much because it's a gel liquid lipstick, so it doesn't leave my lips feeling like I haven't had a drink of water in a week. This is a Mana Kadar liquid lipstick in Pinot Noir. I like this one a lot. It looks a lot browner in the tube than it appears on my skin. And I have one of these Pet and Shine liquid lipsticks from Ulta that I haven't opened yet. I have 3 of these Revlon matte liquid lipsticks. 2 are the metallic, one's just the regular. I can't remember. I think it was this shade Gleam I bought because of Jessica from Jam Beauty. Again, Revlon isn't cruelty-free, so I'm not going to repurchase. But they're not as drying as most liquid lipsticks are. And they do leave behind like a nice stain. Although these metallic ones, they leave behind a stain, but they also just leave your lips full of glitter. I have 2 of the Ultra Blotted. I'm not a fan of the Ultra Blotted. people on YouTube were saying, oh, it doesn't dry down and leave your lips feeling so dry and blah, blah, blah. And so I bought this shade, Oh Hi There, and I put it on and my lips were like a desert. This is Cloud Chaser. I bought it in a duo with the Ultra Glossy Lip that I showed you earlier. I haven't worn it once just because I'm kind of afraid to, because I did not enjoy the other one. And yet I still bought it even after I already tried this and didn't like it. Now these, the Luxe Liquid Lips from ColourPop, are my favorite liquid lip formula. I have Phoebus, Prince Philip, and Prince Naveen. Prince Naveen is, right now, is my favorite lipstick. It's an orangey brown dark red, and I have really been loving it. I actually put this in my 20 favorites in 2020 project pan because I love it so much. I have a bunch of Julep lip products. These are lip shears. This Bellini. I need to use this up because it's starting to smell a little weird. I don't actually even know if I should keep it. It doesn't smell bad, it just smells kind of weird. I have another one of those in the shade Plumeria. This one actually smells the same, so I think that might just be the product. But they're just hydrating lip shears, so they don't have a ton of color. These It's Balm, or their lip crayons. I really do like these. I have Canyon Rose Cream, which is the most nude of the three I have, I think, or the four I have, I'm sorry. And then I have this Blossom Pink Cream, which is a lot cooler toned than I usually go for, but I really like this one. And it's very similar to that Canyon Rose. It's a little bit darker. Then I have this hot fuchsia. And this one, which actually, that looks very similar to my Revlon one that reminds me of my grandma. Let me see. Oh, it's got a little more orange in it, but it's very similar. But I'm also not really buying anything else from Julep either after their, I think I talked about it in another video, but after their whole bankruptcy, and they kind of went downhill. I have two Pacifica Color Quench lip tints, one in Blood Orange. This, I mean, it's just a little lip balm. It doesn't have much color, but it smells so good. It's CoverGirl lip balm in Spice. You can see how close I am to finishing this. This became my favorite lip balm last year when I rediscovered it, but I love these ColourPop Just a Tints. I'm not a fan of the smell. This, which one is this? Chimichanga. And see, Maui Wowie came broken again. I don't know. It was like melted and it just kind of fell apart. Cutie Fruity. This is the newest one in my collection. It's from the Cherry collection. I haven't actually even swatched that on my lips yet. And a Go-Go. Yeah, it's a really nice formula. Just like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the smell. It's a little too sweet for me. So that is all my lip products. I'm just going to show you the rest of my miscellaneous categories really quick. Okay, I'm just going to go through my eyeliners really quickly. I have one gel liner from Sonia Kashuk in the shade Cocoa. You can see I've used quite a bit. I don't know if you can see that dip. I haven't hit pan yet though. These are my liquid liners. NYX. I have two NYX. This one is a brush tip. This one is a felt tip. The Renaissance Flick. These two Wet n Wilds. They're both brown. I was looking for a good brown liner. I used to use the Maybelline brown liquid liner. They're obviously not cruelty free, so I stopped buying it. And then I bought these, and then Wet n Wild was no longer cruelty free. So I'm going to use them up, but I still need to find a good brown liquid liner. I have two from ColourPop, Crazy, which is the blue, and The Hills, which is the green. And then I have this Better Than Sex eyeliner. I think this came as a free gift with purchase. I don't think this is a full size. And I have this Tarte Sex Kitten, which was from an Ipsy, I believe. And then these are the rest of my pencil liners. I have the Sonia Kashuk Kajal and this Wet n Wild brow highlighter, which I use for my waterline. I bought this because of Emily Noel. And I obviously am not going to purchase it again, but I've had this thing forever. It takes so long to use this if you're just using it in your waterline. So until it starts like going bad, I don't need to buy another one. When I first got into makeup, I went through a phase where I had to get like every single eyeliner from Julep. So I have a ton of their pencils, which they're good quality. It's just, why did I think that I needed all of this? I don't know. Oh, you know what? This Ciate Fierce Flicks, this is another liquid eyeliner. I believe that was from an Ipsy as well. These are all of my Julep eyeliners. I love this shade, Ocean Blue. And this shade, Electric Teal Shimmer. Actually, a lot of times what I would do is I would try to do it on my arm. I would try to do an ombre, kind of like peacock inspired eyeliner. I should do that again. I haven't done that in a while. I also would do that with this emerald shimmer sometimes too. I used to be much more adventurous with my eyeliner as opposed to my eyeshadow, and now I wear really colorful eyeshadow and I usually stick to black liner, so I should start using some of this stuff. This is just a matte navy. That looks really dark. I mean, that almost looks black. This violet shimmer is nice. I like to use, nope, not that one. This rich brown when I'm doing like a more neutral eye look. I like to use this in my upper waterline as opposed to a black. And then I'll just swatch this one. It's a Fig Shimmer. It's a really nice, like burgundy eyeliner. I really don't have a problem with Julep's formula. Like I said many times before, I'm not planning on purchasing anything from them again, and given the amount of eyeliner I have from them, I don't think I need to purchase from them. I have this one Smashbox black that I got in an Ipsy. I use this for my waterline. It's pretty good. It usually doesn't transfer too bad. This Maybelline is in my 20 favorites in 2020. It's probably, oops, you can see that's probably like the creamiest eyeliner that I own. And it's one of the most beautiful colors, but can't repurchase it, so what are you gonna do? I have these ColourPop cream gel liners that came in a kit with the white one, and I gave the white one to my sister because she was looking for a white eyeliner, and I don't really have a use for one. I haven't used any of these yet. And then I have this cream gel liner that came in an Ipsy, I believe. I don't know if this is just old or I was, oh, yep, that is old. That just broke right off. There, that tip was just dried out because I haven't used it in a while. It's still good. I'm gonna have to use this again because I really like navy eyeliner, but I remember this transferring and fading pretty badly. This NYX purple, it's just not as vibrant as I would want it. I think what I'm going to start doing with a lot of my eyeliners is maybe using them as eyeshadow bases because I'm just not getting the use out of them that I should be. This NYC one, I think I'm just going to throw this out. This is really dry. It wasn't very good. It's probably only cost me like $3, so I'm just going to toss that one, I think. And I have a bunch of Ulta ones that aren't opened. I have 2 blacks because I think these were both in a free gift with purchase because that's a whole nother video. I bought these 2 in Olive Oil and Peacock, and I haven't opened them because I want to use some of my other eyeliners. This Peacock, it looks like it will be very similar to this Julep Emerald Shimmer, but this Olive Oil shade, I don't think I have any other green quite like it in my eyeliners. So that one's pretty unique to my collection. This Pixie one, it's like an opal overcoat. What the heck? I did not expect that to be that creamy. I mean, I've used it a couple times before and I don't remember it being like that. But yeah, that's more like it's supposed to be an overcoat, I guess. You put it over black or whatever. Those are all of my eyeliners. And finally, got 4 brow products. This Ulta Brow Tint, again, like a lot of my Ulta products were free gifts with purchase because I think my theory is that these products that they put in the free gift with purchase are not very well selling, and that's why they're in a free gift with purchase. Is this brow tint is not very good. It's like I just opened it up and I feel like it's so dry. I hardly get any product out on it. I have this Tristique brow pencil crayon thing, an Americano. It's actually a pretty decent shade for me. It's very dry though. I have this NYC brow kit I've had forever. I finished the wax a long time ago. The powder is still fine. You can see I'm finally making progress on it, but I'm probably going to have this thing for like 2 more years at this rate. And then I have one e.l.f. brow pencil in neutral brown, I think that says. I haven't used it yet because I at least want to finish this Ulta brow tint before I open this. But I do my brows, but I'm not someone who spends a ton of time on them. So I don't feel like I need to have more than these 4 products. And right now I'm using a brown eyeshadow as my brow color anyway. Actually, I have this clear gel from NYX, the Control Freak. I wouldn't repurchase this. It just smells like straight up alcohol. Like it works fine, but it smells like I'm just rubbing alcohol on my face, and I don't like that. Eye primers. This Urban Decay. I have probably had this for at least 2 years, and every time I think that I'm done, there's still more in there. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Like, this is all full still. I don't know how much longer this is going to take me. At least another month, I would assume. I haven't tried this Ulta Beauty matte eye primer before. Honestly, I would donate this because it takes me so long to go through eye primer. I really don't need it, but I don't know if, I don't think I've used it, but because it's not like sealed, I don't know that anybody would take it, so I'm just gonna use it. And then I have a Milani eyeshadow primer. This is the next one that I'm gonna work on because I know I have like opened and used this before, and I got that because of Emily Noel. So 3 eyeshadow primers. Really, I only need 1, and a glitter primer from NYX. I think this works fine. I'm not interested in trying any others. Last, mascaras. I don't feel the need to have a huge backup of mascaras because I only work on 2 at a time. Right now I am using the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara, the waterproof version, on my lower lashes. I do not really like this brush. I like the much smaller brushes because otherwise the product just clumps. The Wet n Wild one was okay. Then I tried the NYX one and I felt like I didn't get any product on that one. So if anyone has a recommendation for like a drugstore priced, cruelty-free, skinny wand mascara, please let me know. And then for my top lashes right now, I'm using this Ulta Beauty Twisted Volume. I'm actually liking this quite a bit. I start out on the number 1 just for like the first coat, and then I'll put it up to number 4 just for extra volume. And then I have an Ulta Beauty Plush Drama Volumizing Mascara. I don't know if I've used one of these before or not. I can't remember. I have the regular Lash Princess, and then I bought this Clump Crusher water resistant to try for my lower lash lines after this one is done, because I know a lot of people really like this one, but then I also know that a lot of people were saying that the formula changed, but I've never tried it, so I figured I would give it a shot. Well, if you made it to the end of all 7 of my makeup inventory videos, then I thank you very much for taking time out of your probably busy day to watch me talk about my unreasonably large makeup collection. I will be doing a video on my low buy for the year very soon. And if there's any product in any of my videos that you saw that you want me to review further or to use and get ready with me or anything like that, please let me know down in the comments below. I am planning on doing some more get ready with me's and some eye look tutorials, especially using my Pan Those eyeshadows, and some palette bingos, because I think palette bingos are really fun. But if there's any specific type of video that you'd like to see me do, please let me know, and I will see you later. Bye!